Hey, howdy, hey. It's Kat, back at you with another... What is going on with me here? Back at you again with another, ranking. March ranking. You know what? I only realised the other day that my February ranking I titled as my March ranking. March hadn't even happened. Why did no one fucking tell me? You're all fakes. You're all fakes that watch my videos. All of you, every single last one of you. Anyway, unless you're new here, in which case, welcome. It's a very nice and loving place here. Yes. What the hell says... Let's not... let's ignore that. I think that was from a work book thing. Anyway. So I watched 16 new movies to me in March. You'll notice a theme. The theme will become very apparent. I don't even know if I want to say what the theme is or if I want to get you guys to figure it out. Maybe I'll get you guys to figure it out. So they were all like at least 3.5 star and above, or 3 star and above. Yeah, 3 star and above. So like no stinkers last month, which is good. We love that. We love to see that. Already watched 2 good films in April. We're almost at 100 movies this year. I'm very proud of myself for that because I'm aiming to watch at least 1 movie for each day of the year, and I'm over the target right now, so yeah, let's just get straight into it. So at number 16, very sad to say this, but it is the film Very Good Girls. Not what it sounds like. I said this at work. I was like, I watched a film called Very Good Girls. And they're like, oh yeah. And I'm like, no, it's not what it sounds like. I promise. Coincidentally, it did make it into my list of movies where they should have been lesbians, but a man came along. Yeah, it was fine. I only watched it because Lizzie Olsen was in it. Like, I probably wouldn't have touched it otherwise. But yeah, I got Bend It Like Beckham'd. Or Move It Like Mia for all you Americans that don't realise Bend It Like Beckham is the OG title. It was fine. You know, it was interesting. Again, I probably wouldn't have even touched it if a certain actress wasn't in it. But we move. We move. But yeah, they should have been gay. They should have been gay. They were a little bit gay. They were a little bit fruity. No one gets undressed in front of your best friend without being a little bit fruity. Case in point, I've gotten undressed in front of my best friend and I'm a little bit fruity. My female best friend. Let me just point that out. Not my male best friend, my female best friend. Yeah. At 15 is the original Thing from Another World. We watched this in film club. I think it was fine. I definitely think John Carpenter did it best. I've not seen the 2011 version of The Thing. I've only seen this one, the original, and the John Carpenter version. John Carpenter definitely did it the best. I feel like John Carpenter did it a bit more creepy and spooky, and like I was on the edge of my seat with the John Carpenter one. This one I was just kind of like, oh well, it is a bit creepy. Yeah, no, it's fine. Like, from what I remember, the John Carpenter one, you never actually see the creature. It's been a while since I watched it, so correct me if I'm wrong on that. But I liked that about the John Carpenter one, and this one you do see the weird thing. I like the mystery. So then at 14 is Ant-Man Quantumania, which I did put it at 3 stars. I don't think it was as bad as everyone says it was. It was very strange. Not as good as the other Ant-Man movies, obviously. I love the other Ant-Man movies. Did Catherine Newton and... oh my god, what is her name? Evangeline Lilly. There we go, saved it. Did they do a lot of the heavy lifting? Yes. Yes, they did. But we move on from that. I think it was fine. It's definitely better than Thor Love and Thunder. I hate Thor Love and Thunder. That's my worst one. Spoilers for the Marvel ranking that I'm probably going to be doing at some point when I finish my rewatch. Don't know if I'll include Brave New World because I haven't seen it. I missed it when it was in the cinema because things kept happening and I just didn't get the chance. And I don't know when it's coming to Disney Plus, so yeah. might have to miss out Brave New World from the ranking, because by the time Brave New World is on Disney Plus, Thunderbolts will be out. I'm looking forward to Thunderbolts. But yeah, Quantumania was fine. Nothing really, like, exciting. But I don't think it was as bad as everyone says it is, because I feel like it got a bad rap. Who knows? Maybe if I rewatch it again, I'll rethink that, because this was the first time I watched it, because I missed it in the cinema again. Number 13? Am I at 13? I think. Yeah. Kick-Ass. I'm really surprised I'd never seen Kick-Ass before, because the DVD was just sitting on a shelf, and I'm like, how have I not watched this? Because it's superheroes, and it's Aaron Taylor Johnson. And what am I even doing with my life? It was literally when Quicksilver met Quicksilver, but Aaron Taylor Johnson's better. I say that. I need to go back and watch all the X-Men movies as well, because it's been a very long time since I've watched X-Men movies, and a lot of it in X-Men I don't remember very well, because I was more MCU than X-Men. But who knows? I'm gonna try and rewatch all the X-Men movies. I just don't want Hugh Jackman to go to my most watched actors. I don't want it. I don't want him there. I like Hugh Jackman, that's fine. But I have a goal, and I want the goal is for a certain actress to be at the top of my most watched actors this year. And so far, she is. So I don't want that to change. And I know if I watch the X-Men movies, he's like in like pretty much every single one of them. Almost all of them. I don't think he's in Dark Phoenix. I don't know. Was Dark Phoenix after Logan? I'm not sure. Anyway. Kick-Ass was really fun. Very funny. But yeah, it's just near the bottom of the list because I watched some bangers this month. Last month. At number 12, we have Kill Your Darlings, which was a true story. It's about... oh my god, I can't remember his name, but it's a poet, a very famous poet, Alan something. And when he's at college, and then it's like a little love story. Like, there's so much yearning. It's not like a love story, but there's so much yearning, and there's so much like fantastic gayness, and oh, it hurt me. But yeah, guess who was in that? Guess what the main reason I watched that was. Guess who was in that? Elizabeth Olsen was in that. Yes, thank you. Let's move on. Thank you very much. She was only in it for 5 minutes. Not if even. The next film at number 11 is the film Flea, which is an animated sort of documentary, but also kind of a story. It's based on a guy's life, but he made it into a story, if that makes sense. It's about an, I think, Iraqi refugee, and his story and how he came to leave Iraq. Very powerful, very moving story. We watched that for film club as well. I think it's an important story to hear. I think hearing refugee stories are very important, and I wish the state of the world was so much better for these people, because it's shit, in all honesty. But yeah, really good film. Highly recommend. There's just other films that on here that I would say I enjoyed more. It's not to say that the other films aren't important or good. It's just how I feel. It's just how I feel. At number 10, we have the Studio Ghibli movie, The Tale of the Princess Kaguya? Probably pronouncing that completely wrong. Yeah, I've been trying to get through all the Studio Ghibli movies. I have a few left. This one was very good. I don't know where it came in my ranking of Ghibli movies. Maybe I'll do a ranking of Ghibli movies. I don't know. Who knows? Watch this space. But yeah, it's just this like moon princess and being raised by these two normal people in Japan. And then they find out, like, they insist that she's a princess. So they're trying to get her to act like a princess. And it's just about her friendships and how she grows. And it's just so beautiful. And the animation is incredible. It's so simple, but so well done. very much enjoyed it. I didn't know what to expect when going into it, but I really enjoyed myself. And then we go to probably one of the ones that made me cry the most, at number 9, which was Bridget Jones' Mad About the Boy. I have spoken about this in a previous video. It broke my heart into like a million tiny pieces. I'm a big Bridget Jones fan. This one was definitely better than the third movie, but definitely doesn't hold a candle to the original. But yeah, it like was so heartbreaking. It was still funny, but yeah, just absolutely heartbreaking. I knew what was going to happen as well. I read the book, but it just hurt me so much. It was really good. If you're a Bridget Jones fan, I would go and see it, personally. If you haven't seen Bridget Jones, I think you should go and see Bridget Jones in general. I think it's a fantastic rom-com. Very British, but love it. Absolutely love it. At number 8? Number 8 is the film How to Have Sex, which came out last year. Again, it's not how it sounds. It's actually a very poignant story about young girls and sexual experience. Very hard-hitting, very heavy topics all around, but it was very good. Mia McKenna Grace, she's incredible. She is absolutely incredible. Mia McKenna Grace? Mia McKenna Bruce? Mia McKenna Bruce. I got the name wrong. McKenna Grace is a different actress. Mia McKenna Bruce. I grew up watching her in like kids shows. She's a child actress, but now she's obviously an adult, so she's doing more mature roles, which I think is really important for child actors to actually get out of that child like persona. It's good to see them branch out and do adult roles, because then it shows that they're not just going to be seen as that child role all the time. But yeah, fantastic film. I recommend it, but just be aware that there's a lot of trigger warnings. Yeah. Then we go to number 7, which was Ingrid Goes West. 10 points if you can guess which actress was in that movie. Yeah, Aubrey Plaza, obviously. And Elizabeth. Let's be real. Really bizarre movie. Really enjoyed it though. Aubrey Plaza is incredible. I really want to go back and watch some more of her stuff, because I've only seen her in like a handful of things. But she's so cool. She's so funny. Like, she's so effortlessly funny as well. Like, there are just moments in that movie where I'm like, oh, like twists and turns everywhere. But yeah, incredible movie. I really only did watch it for Elizabeth Olsen, but Aubrey Plaza stole the show. Love her. Then at number 6 is Bullet Train. How have I never seen Bullet Train? I'm on a weird Maximoff twin high. But Bullet Train was amazing. Aaron Taylor Johnson, every single thing he said was like poetry. I forgot he was British. I forgot he was British. And then he comes out with this British accent, like, oh yeah, wow. That was awful. I apologise. But yeah, it was a really funny movie. Obviously, I don't really like Brad Pitt as a person, so I had to get past the Brad Pittness of the film. But like, to be honest, I kind of ignored his character, and I was more into like Tangerine and Lemon. They were the real scene stealers of that movie. Amazing. But yeah, really funny. I don't know why it's got so many negative reviews on Letterboxd, because it's great. Then we go to number 5. It was another documentary, another one for Film Club. Bear with. Which is Daughters, which is another, obviously, documentary about these young girls and their fathers who are in prison, and it's them coming together and doing a daddy-daughter dance. Oh, it hurt me so much. Made me cry. A lot of things make me cry, but it was just so moving to see these young girls, and I really hope only the best for them. I don't remember when this documentary was filmed, but I just wish the absolute best for every single one of those girls and their fathers. Let's be honest. Okay, just go and watch it because it's absolutely incredible to like see and how the girls grow, and I think it's important to treat everyone in a good way, including prisoners, especially the prisoners that were in there. You never find out what any of them did, and I think that's important because then you'd see them more as the crime they committed than the actual human being that they are. At number 4, we have The Ballad of the Songbirds and Snakes. Oh my god, I'm so back on my Hunger Games shit. I read the new book, I rewatched all the original movies, but yeah, I hadn't seen Ballad yet, so I watched that. Absolutely amazing. I loved it. I fucking loved it. Like, Lucy Gray is incredible. I think she's amazing. She needs to be like honored and adored by everyone. I like Rachel Zegler, I said it. Will I see the new Snow White? Probably not, but that's not because of her, that's because of other reasons. I don't really care for the original Snow White, so why would I go and see the live action one? But yeah, Ballad of Songbirds was incredible. If you're a Hunger Games fan and you haven't seen it, go and watch it because, oh my god, amazing. But we hate President Snow. We hate Snow. We hate him. We hate him. We knew this. We hate him. Number 3, 10 points for guessing what actress is in it. It's Wind River. Very good film. Very heavy. I watched a lot of heavy movies this last month. So many made me cry. Really good. It's based on a true story about a, like, it's not a settlement, it's just a little town where Native American women are being raped and murdered. There's one in particular that it focuses on. And then Lizzie Olsen and Jeremy Renner have to try and like solve it. They're trying to find who killed this young woman. Very good. Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen have some incredible chemistry. I wish we could have them back as Hawkeye and Wanda, but you know, someone's being a little liar and saying she's not back for Doomsday. That's it. That's it on Wind River. At number 2 is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I was really putting it off because I knew I would absolutely bawl my eyes out, and I did. Chadwick Boseman was such an incredible soul, and it still pains me that he's no longer with us. But yeah, the movie was incredible. I really like the Black Panther movies. I think they're great. I think they're very underrated. They're not talked about as much, and I don't know why, because they're really good. I really love the first one, and this one was good as well. I think the first one is still better, but this was very good. It just, like, some of the scenes in it absolutely broke me. I'm not going to say any more on that because I don't want to get sad, but it was a very good film, and if you're a Marvel fan and you haven't seen it, go and watch it. And then we come to number 1. Probably the film that made me cry the most this month. As you can see, the movies I love are the ones that make me cry. Which was called A Man Called Otto, which absolutely shattered me. I cried so hard I gave myself a headache. It's Tom Hanks, and he is this like old man who's a bit grumpy, and like you find out that his wife has died. That's why he's so grumpy, and he wants to join her. And that's the only way I can really say it without getting banned. But yeah, it's incredible. And then like he gets these new neighbors and he finds a new kind of lease for life. But you still learn about his history and like how he met his wife and everything they went through together. Yeah, put Kate Bush, this woman's work on, and I'm gonna be a puddle on the floor. Yeah, that's it. That's all the films. That's all the films I watched in March that were new to me. if we were going to talk about every single film I watched in March, we'd be here for a long time because I watched like 30 or something like that. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. Who knows when I will upload next? I don't know, maybe in April. It is April. Maybe at the end of April, maybe somewhere between, I don't know. It depends on if I continue with the Marvel rewatch, which I will do, but I need to kick my ass into watching the others because Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is next. And I did watch that when it was in the cinema, and it's gonna shatter my heart again. So it's like psyching myself up for that. But then I've only got like the Marvels and Deadpool and Wolverine. Then I think that's it. Apart from like Brave New World, but that's it. That's it for the ones that are readily available to me. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Do please leave a comment, subscribe, all the things. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.